Let me take you to Ross Island of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. At the PG accommodation, waiting for a cab to reach airport Chennai. All set for reaching airport Chennai. In the Indigo flight to Port Blair. Just outside the Veer Savarkar Airport, Port Blair. On reaching our pre-booked accommodation at Port Blair. At the Aberdeen Jetty, Port Blair, waiting for a boat to reach Ross Island. On our way to Ross Island in the boat. On reaching our first point, Ross Island, on our 7-day trip to Andaman. View of the Ross Island. Ross Island is the first point we visited during our 7-day tour to Andaman Islands during December 2019. Ross Island was named after marine surveyor Daniel Ross. It is an island of the South Andaman Administrative District of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The island is situated 3 kilometers east from central Port Blair. The historic ruins of the island are a tourist attraction. The 1857 revolt was a boon to the British for the establishment of a penal settlement in the islands. The British government decided to establish a penal settlement in Andaman and sent hardcore elements among those who took on the British in November 1857. There were two reasons for this decision. One is to keep them away from other prisoners, and the other is to send out a message that a similar treatment would be meted out to anyone who challenged the British authority. In January 1858, the British took possession of 3 islands in and around Port Blair. In March, Captain Dr. James Pattison Walker, an experienced jail superintendent, arrived in Port Blair with four European officials, an Indian overseer, two doctors, 50 naval guards, and 773 convicts, including four officials from Singapore. Captain Walker was the most trained jailer to deal with the hardened criminals. About 200 revolutionaries were deported to Andaman Islands. The ship with the revolutionaries sailed from Calcutta on 6th March and arrived in Port Blair on 10th March 1858. Later, the prisoners built houses, offices, barracks, and other structures at the penal colony, after which they were promptly sent to Viper Island, where the first jail was to be constructed. The bungalow, meant for the chief of the penal settlement, was constructed at the northern summit of the island. Called Government House, the large gabled home had Italian tiled flooring on the ground level. From 1942 to 45, the island was occupied by the Japanese. The Government House became the residence of the Japanese admiral for 3 years. It was during this period that Subhash Chandra Bose, who took the help of Japanese in his fight against the British, stayed at the island for a day in December 1943. Netaji also hoisted the national tricolour at the top of the Government House. It remained the administrative headquarters for the islands till 1945-46. It was abandoned thereafter. In December 2018, it was renamed as Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Island as a tribute to Subhash Chandra Bose.